Amara grew up believing harmony was everything. She was taught to apologize first, to step aside on side works, to never let anyone feel uncomfortable, even if it cost her comfort. When she moved to a new city, those lessons followed. She became the friend who opened her door, the colleague who stayed late, the church member who never said no. Everyone loved her reliability. Nobody noticed her exhaustion, both emotionally and physically. She was always the go-to person for everyone, so much so that everyone around her seems to take it for granted that she was always present. There was a time a cousin called Amara to ask for help with his rent. Just a little help with rent is said over the phone. Without hesitation, she transferred the money, even though it meant pushing her own bills further out. It wasn't even the first time that our cousin came to her for financial help. At work, Amara was a superhero. Our manager often dumped deliverables at her without considering that she was overutilized. That was because she never voiced how overwhelmed she was, and she often worked a lot of overtime without complaining. She always delivered her work on time. And as usual, that same week she transferred money to her cousin, her boss dumped a half-done proposal on her desk. A deliverable that wasn't even ours to start with. Her boss said, "You're the only one I trust to finish this." And as usual, she stayed till midnight polishing work that wasn't even ours. By Friday of that same week, her house was no longer ours. A friend who needed just a few nights moved in, but ended up stretching the visit for about 2 months. Using our towels, bath for long hours, controlling the thermostats, eating and wasting food, even borrowing our car without replacing fuel. Amara felt emotionally and financially overwhelmed during our stay. She started to go into debt and mostly spent from her credit card just to make our friend comfortable.